You know, I always did it by major championships. That was always how you measured. Jones with 13 major championships. I think Walter Hagen had 11 major championships.
Jack Nicklaus is a famous American retired professional golfer, athlete, and architect who's considered one of the greatest golfers of all time. This golfer has won 117 professional tournaments during his career and 18 major championships. Jack has competed in 164 major tournaments and finished with 73 PGA Tour victories. In 1959 and 1961, he won the U.S. Amateur and finished second in the 1960 U.S. Open. In 1966, he became the first player to win the Masters tournament. Jack became the youngest player to win all 4 golf majors when he was 26 years old. In 1995, Jack was inducted into the Canadian Golf Hall of Fame, and in 1974, he was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in the inaugural class. Jack turned pro in 1961 and retired in 2005.
I can do is put the best record I could put up on the board, and I felt like I'm maybe not the best and most objective person to do.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot, and comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video.
His full name is Jack William Nicklaus, but he's also known as the Golden Bear. He was born January 21, 1940 in Columbus, Ohio, United States, making him 80 years old at the time of this production. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, or 1.78 meters. The color of Jack's eyes is blue and his hair is blonde. Moreover, this golfer weighs approximately 86 kilograms, or 189.2 pounds. Although Jack is one of the wealthiest persons on the planet, he's used only one watch his entire life. He wears a Rolex President Day Date in gold, which a watchmaker gifted him in 1967. Jack has said this was the first watch and the only watch he's ever owned. Jack's also an accomplished fisherman and hunter. He caught the biggest black marlin ever captured by the man. Back in 1978, Jack outlasted a 15.5-foot black marlin in Australia. And in 1972, he was granted an honorary doctorate from Ohio State. Jack is well known for his gold instructional videos and books. In 1974, his most famous book, called Golf My Way, was first published. The golfer regularly contributes to different golf magazines as a writer and has written several times for Golf Magazine. Additionally, he's also lent his name to a video game known as Jack Nicklaus. Jack is a great philanthropist and has donated millions of dollars to charity. The most notable donation of this golfer occurred back in 2015, when Jack and Barbara donated $60 million to the Miami Children's Health System. The couple has also founded the Nicklaus Children's Healthcare Foundation. Back in the 1950s, Jack started dating Barbara Bash, and the pair got married on December 23, 1959. Together, they have 4 sons, including Gary Nicklaus, Mike Nicklaus, Jack Nicklaus Jr., and Stephen Nicklaus, and a daughter named Nancy Nicklaus. Barbara was a nursing student at Ohio State, while Jack was also attending Ohio State University.
The fun of it's no fun to come up the 18th hole on Sunday at noon and finish 45th in the golf tournament. That's not much fun.
Born in Columbus, Ohio, Jack grew up in the suburb of Upper Arlington. He's the son of Helen and Charlie. His father was a pharmacist who ran a number of businesses called Nicklaus Drugstore. Charlie played football for the Ohio State Buckeyes and had also been a scratch golfer as well as local tennis champion in his youth. Jack's father died due to pancreatic cancer when he was 50 years old. Jack attended Upper Arlington High School, and he was an honorable mention All-Ohio selection in basketball as a shooting guard in his senior year. This man competed successfully in baseball, track and field, football, and tennis. When he was 10 years old, Jack started playing golf and scored a 51 at Scioto Country Club in his first 9 holes ever played. Initially, Jack Grout coached this golfer, and Nicklaus won his first Ohio State junior golf title when he was 13 years old. Before Jack turned 18, he'd already won 27 major events throughout Ohio. Between 1957 and 1961, Jack attended Ohio State University, where he majored in pre-pharmacy. Although he intended to follow Charlie into the pharmacy after graduating from Ohio State, Jack decided to change his career path after seeing his amateur golf achievements. He switched programs to study insurance. At that time, he'd planned to remain an amateur golfer and earn money by selling insurance. In 1961, Jack decided to turn professional to support his family. At that time, he was 21 years old. He started his career on the PGA Tour and won several matches. The golfer won his first PGA tournament in his 17th start, and when he won the U.S. Open, he became a popular golfer and was featured on the cover of Time magazine. By the end of the year 1962, this man had won 2 more tournaments and won the Masters and the PGA Championship in 1963. Jack led the PGA Tour money list in 1964, and he won the Masters in 1965 as well as in 1966. Although his career had begun to slump towards the end of the 1960s, he experienced a resurgence in the 1970s. In 1971, Jack won the PGA Championship and led the money list. At that time, he also became the first player to amass more than $3 million in PGA Tour earnings. Then in 1978, the player achieved a 3rd career Grand Slam and continued to play well throughout the 1980s. Jack won his 6th Masters when he was 46 years old, and he played the Masters in 1998 despite hip problems. In 2000, this golfer played in his 44th as well as the final U.S. Open. He finished his professional career at the Open Championship in 2005. This championship was played at St. Andrews on July 15, 2005. Jack played with Tom Watson and Luke Donald in his final round. He's also been involved in golf course design since the mid-1960s. Jack has helped design Harbor Town Golf Links in South Carolina and Muirfield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio. He also formed his company called Nicklaus Design, which has designed 299 golf courses across the globe.
My dad said to me, he says, Jack, when it turns over, put a smile on your face, make sure that that person that you're congratulating genuinely thinks that you're happy for him.
This golfer is considered the 4th highest earning athlete of all time, and he's earned around $1.15 billion during his career. It's worth mentioning that the vast majority of these earnings did not come from prize money. He also earns money from Nicklaus Design and has a line of golf balls. Jack has also licensed his name to the Arizona Beverage Company for a branded lemonade. This golfer is engaged in several brand endorsement deals with a number of companies such as Rolex and Perry Ellis. Back in the year 2010, Nicklaus partnered with Terlato Wines to make a unique collection of 3 wines from the Napa Valley region. The total net worth of Jack Nicklaus is $400 million. The North Palm Beach house of this golfer is worth $14.9 million. The mansion covers an area of more than 11,000 square feet. And Jack also owned 2 other houses in California and Ohio. Jack and Barbara also own a house in Aldie, Virginia, which they bought for $2.69 million. The property covers around 5,500 square feet. Jack Nicklaus likely owns the following cars: a 1979 Pontiac Grand Le Mans Safari, a 1992 Lincoln Town Car, a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a BMW X6. Jack owns a private jet called Air Bear. and a yacht named Sea Bear.